by the title, I'm sure you guys know what this video is about. This video is going to be my relaxer update as well as a review on a new product that I have been sent by Creme of Nature. And the things that I was sent was their Straight from Eden line. And I will show you right now all the things that I was sent from that line. I have the relaxer system. Then I have their shampoo, their hydrating shampoo. I have their conditioning treatment, their detangling leave-in conditioner, and their repairing oil. Now, out of all of these things here, I've used everything except for their hydrating shampoo because I used the shampoo that came in the relaxer kit. And the relaxer kit looks like this right here. Bam! It does come in two different hair types because you know usually relaxers come in mild, regular, and super. This doesn't come like that. It comes in type A and type B. And type A is fine, thin hair, and then type B is for normal, thick, and resistant hair. So I got the B. My hair's not resistant, but it is normal and thick, so that's why it was like I got 2 out of 3. So I went with B because I was scared to go with A and it wouldn't do anything. So if you guys are new to my channel, the relaxers that I've been using before this one is their Creme of Nature Arganol. Now, this is just an empty box, but I don't know why I keep this box. I guess I keep it like a trophy or something because people always ask me what relaxer I use, so it doesn't hurt to like just pop it on up in a video every once in a while so people can see it, because we're visual creatures. We want to see something instead of someone telling us what relaxer they use, you know, so. But that's not going to be about that relaxer today. It's going to be about this one. So let's get started on the review. Okay, so this is what the box looks like, and I have the hair type B, and that is for normal, thick, or resistant hair. And I just want to show you guys all around the box. There you go. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to show you inside of the box. I already cut that to save some time. And let's see what we got in here. We have a little baggie here with the gloves and the little spatula stick thing for stirring. We have our shampoo. This is to rinse out the relaxer. Then we have our activator. Then we have the conditioning treatment. We also have the cream booster. This is what you are going to add into the relaxer mix. And then we have the actual straightening cream. And this is the base of the relaxer. Then we have also 2 more things. We have our step-by-step instructions that you want to read. And then we have the little tiny oil here. I don't even use this though. I don't think I used this in the video, I'm sorry. But this is everything that came in that box. So let's get started. So I took number A, B, and C off to the side with my step-by-step instructions because we're gonna mix all 3 of these components together. And I just want to take my little spatula out with my gloves, and I'm going to try to use my gloves. I am one of those girls who don't use their gloves when they relax. I know it's bad, but you know, I'm going to try to be better. So I'm going to take the top off here, and I'm going to remove the little safety seal. And then we're going to put B, because the first little jar is A, and then we're going to apply B in there. And the first thing I noticed is that it's not watery, it's very creamy. It has like a consistency of shampoo almost. It's really cool. Then I'm going to add step C, which is the cream booster. And this is what's going to add that extra creaminess and softness to your hair. And this is green. It's really cool. It looks like a mask. It looks almost like a mud mask or something. I can really tell the difference with adding this to a relaxer. This is awesome. See there? Everything is so creamy. Nothing's watery. Love it. And I am going to promise that I'm going to use my gloves this time. Now for my relaxer process, I also need my petroleum jelly, my wide tooth comb, my little spatula, my rat tail comb, some clips, and my cling wrap for my deep conditioning. So this is my hair about 18 weeks post, I guess. I think I'm 18 weeks, so I'm just gonna take it out of here. I'm like, you know how that feels when you take a ponytail down from all day? And then I'm just gonna split it in 4 sections. I actually showed you guys only 2 clips, but I have 4 clips. So I'm just gonna put my hair in 4 sections just like that. And then I am going to base my scalp with the Vaseline. You want to get your ears, the top of your head, and around. I don't base in between my hair, just around. I'm gonna put on my gloves, and here's the relaxer. And I actually smelt it, and there's no smell whatsoever. Cool. So I'm just gonna start by doing the back. And I'm just gonna show you guys like the first 2 seconds of me doing it because I don't feel comfortable showing myself relax my hair on camera because a lot of people love to say you're doing it wrong. So we're not gonna do that on camera. I'm just gonna show you the first part just like that. And now you can see me smoothing it. And I leave the relaxer on my hair for a total of 15 minutes from start to finish. And then I rinse it out. Now it is all rinsed out, and I am actually loving it because I can still see some texture because I don't relax my hair bone straight, but you can see it's straight but still texture. Loving it, can't get enough of it. And there's the back. It's just growing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And so now I'm going to take my conditioning treatment, which is the same thing in this large bottle. And the reason why I showed you both of them is because I got a big head. Look at me. It's because I got a big head, so I need to use what's in the package. And then I'm greedy. I like to use what's in the bottle too. But it's basically the same thing. So I'm just going to apply this on my hair just like that. And then I'm going to put my hair in a little light bun, like a, not really tight. And then I'm going to take my cling wrap and I'm going to wrap this around my head just like that. And that's how I deep condition. I don't use a shower cap because my head's too big and it doesn't fit. So I like to do this and it keeps all the body heat in real good. So now I have waited for about 45 minutes, rinsed it out, and now I'm going to use my t-shirt to dry it. I don't use a towel because it messes my hair up. But now what I'm going to do is just continue to dry my hair, and then I'm going to proceed with spraying in the leave-in conditioner. And this stuff smells so good. And it makes your hair feel so soft too. Then I'm going to take the oil and I'm just going to put a few pumps, if I can get the pumps out, there we go, a few pumps on each side. Concentrating on the ends, you know. And then I am going to allow my hair to air dry. But I want to show you guys an up close texture shot. So you can see there's still some texture there. So it's not bone straight because I only leave it on for a little bit and I like it like that. So this is me flat ironing my hair. I've let it air dry for about a few hours and then I blow dry my hair and now I'm flat ironing. And my flat iron that I use is the Coriolis C1. I got it from the Home Shopping Network because it's cheaper on that website instead of getting it on the Coriolis website because it's expensive on that website. So I'm just flat ironing the front of my hair. I did all the other stuff off camera. And this is my hair after. And it's just so straight and so smooth and flowy. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Oh yeah. And it's growing. See how it's growing? Oh yeah. But I need to clip my ends, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm lazy. Now, although I love my hair straight like this, I want to add a little bit of curls to it. So that's what we're going to do right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to part my hair, and I'm going to add these sponge curlers, these sponge rollers, but they have satin around them, so it's not going to damage your hair. And if you want to see me do an in-depth video on that, I actually have a video on me doing this. It's like my nighttime routine video. But I'm just going to do this. I'm going to leave this in my hair for maybe like an hour or so, just while I like do some chores and then put on my makeup, finish getting ready, and then I'll take them out. Now I'm all done. I'm all ready and everything. So I'm just going to take these out. So it gave me a little bit of curl. The only thing about this downside is that it makes your hair look shorter. But I don't mind. I know that my hair got length to it. I just want it to have a little curl, you know? So I give this relaxer thumbs up. Well, 2 thumbs up. Now, as you can see, my hair is like flowy, like for real, for real. I'm like, I don't think my hair's ever been this flowy before. It's been straight like this before, but as far as like flowy and moving and like grooving and everything like that, I don't know. Now, I know you guys were looking at me flat iron a little bit of my hair. I didn't want to show you guys me flat ironing my hair the entire time because that takes too long. So I just want to show you, I have the Coriolis, I'll put the name right below. I have a Coriolis flat iron. It's called the Coriolis C1 because there is like a C2 and I think there's a C3, but I know there's a C1 and 2. And this is the one. It is completely titanium, as you can see on the inside right here. With titanium, you want to make sure that you keep the heat on low because if you keep it on too high, it will fry your hair off down to the ground. It comes with this little case right here. I put that inside like that, close it on up, and I can just, you know, store it away. So this is the name right here. Coriolis. And I've had this for a few years now, and I'm obsessed with this flat iron. It's just great. It's great. I did not want to use any other products because you guys know how I love my Simplicity oil, and I usually use that to straighten my hair after I do my relaxer and stuff like that. But I only use this as far as like a straightening, heat protectant, you know, like, you know, styling product. This is the only thing I used. Now I want to talk about something that I noticed was different in this relaxer. You know how it just comes with the actual styling, not styling, but straightening cream, and then it comes with the activator right here. But with this relaxer, it also came with a thing called a cream booster, and that's right here. And I've never seen this in a relaxer before. But I always used to create my own cream booster. Like, if you watch my videos, you would know that I take my relaxer and then I take the activator, stir it up, and I put like 3 teaspoons of coconut oil in there. So that was my little cream booster. But I didn't even have to do that with this because it came with its own thing. It's like, it makes your hair so soft. It makes the relaxer really creamy. Like, I'm trying to think of the consistency. You guys saw when I was mixing it together and everything, it came up like, it spread it on my hair more like cream cheese instead of sour cream, if that makes sense. I'm trying to compare it to food, you know? Especially for people who really don't relax their hair or someone who's just now relaxing their hair and don't know what to expect. But usually in a relaxer, the relaxer's a little thinner and it's almost like sour cream. Not that thin, a little tiny bit thicker, but this is on the level of like cream cheese, like whipped cream cheese, so it has a thick consistency to it, and it feels like it's like a hair mask on your hair. My scalp did not burn at all. Like when I use any other relaxer, when I put my what's that stuff? When I put my coconut oil in there, I don't get any burning, but I could feel that there's a chemical on my hair, if that makes sense. Like you'll feel, I don't want to say irritation, but you will feel that step before your scalp is irritated. So you know when you get a relaxer, you know your head starts to itch first, then it starts to tingle, then it starts to burn, and then your scalp falls off. This right here, none of the steps happened. I didn't feel a tingle, I didn't feel a warm sensation, I didn't feel no burning, nothing. So If you are the type of person, which we should not be like this, but if you are the type of woman that waits until their hair starts burning before they rinse their relaxer out, you better be careful with this because it ain't gonna burn. So this is gonna be sitting on your hair for like days if that's what you're waiting for. Your scalp is not gonna burn. Although you should not be, that should not be your clock. Your clock should be the actual clock, and you should rinse it out when you're supposed to. But from the time that I put it on, from the time that I rinse it out, no irritation, no burning, no nothing. It felt like I put cream cheese on my scalp. Like I felt nothing. It was like amazing. And when I first put it on, I was looking in the mirror, I was like, is this even gonna take? Because it just felt so mild. I was like, is this even gonna take? And then all of a sudden it just started taking. I was like, oh my gosh, this looks good. It looks great. And then I went and rinsed it out, and wherever the relaxer was at, it felt so soft. Because, you know, I put like that much relaxer because I was like 17, almost 18 weeks post. That's the longest I ever went. I think the longest I ever went was like 16 weeks. And I was like 18 weeks, I think, or close to it. So I had like this much new growth, and all this right here was just so soft, like baby soft. And from the time that I put the first drop of relaxer in my hair to the time I rinse it out is 15 minutes, because I get that question a lot too. And then with the conditioning treatment is amazing. It felt almost just like their argan oil conditioner, so I didn't feel a difference with this so much. It was great, but I didn't feel like it basically, if I did half my head with this and half my head with the argan oil one, it would have felt the same, if that makes sense. Which is awesome because I love both of them. I'm addicted to both of them. But this was amazing. Now, once I rinsed my hair out and I put the detangling leave-in conditioner in there, I sprayed this in, and then I sprayed this in. Immediately my hair felt softer after this. Because you know, like when you know, like sometimes you put a good conditioner in your hair and you don't want to rinse it out because your hair just feels so good. That's how it is with this. So it's like, oh man, I gotta rinse this out. How's my hair gonna feel after I rinse it out? So I was like, it felt good. And then I spray this in here. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So it almost gave me the same feeling that a conditioner is still in my hair without having a conditioner still sitting in my hair. So this is great. I don't know if this is just a watered down version of this. I don't know, but it's just great. And then after that, I put in my repairing oil. And this is a nice light serum. It's light, but you could tell that it's doing something to your hair. So I put it in there. I let my hair air dry, and I'll show you guys that clip. I let my hair air dry, and then after that I blow dried my hair because I was in a rush. I'm always in a rush. And then after I blow dried my hair, I sectioned my hair off and I proceeded to flat iron. And every time I put the flat iron on, before I did a pass, I took a little bit, like this much, a little tiny bit, and just put it on each section. After I put that on each section, flat iron, part, put a little bit more, section, flat iron, you know, and that's all that I have in my hair. I have nothing, no other styling products in my hair at all. The only styling products are just these two. And I have never, ever, ever put no products in my hair. Like, to me, this is not products. Like, you know how it would be. You know, after you rinse your hair, like after you wash your hair and you spray this in here and you put a serum, then you want to put some oil in there, then you want to put the leave-in cream, like a moisturizer, then you have to spray a heat protector in here. You know, you've been going through all these steps of extra products. But with this, you don't need that. I just put these two things in my hair. Now, I know you guys are going to ask me, do I recommend this relaxer? And the answer is yes. I actually do recommend this, and I feel that I am going to be purchasing this relaxer from now on. I absolutely love this relaxer, but I'm like, I think I'm going to have a new obsession on this one. And the simple fact is that I don't have to add anything else to it. Because y'all know that I was adding coconut oil to this one. This one I have to add nothing. And the simple fact that you feel nothing. It's just crazy. Even with this relaxer, the argan oil one from Creme of Nature, I felt something. I didn't feel burning. Not at all. But I felt like there was there was chemical in my hair. It was almost like after the 15 minutes was up, it's like I felt something. And I usually feel in the back of my head because I guess that's where we have a lot of our body heat from. And I feel in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, okay, let me go rinse this out because I'm feeling something. And then I go rinse it out. This, I ain't feel nothing. Not a thing. Like, I think that is all that I have. And also, what else? Oh, I know you guys want to know what's on my eyes because I get that question in every video. And today I used like drugstore eyeshadow. I used my e.l.f. palette. I had this palette for like 2-3 years, and this is the e.l.f. Encyclopedia. And let me open this up. These are the colors right over here. I used that color that I hit pan on over the lid, that dark color right there on the outer corner, and then a little tiny bit of that black. And these colors are actually dupes for the Urban Decay Naked Palette 1. Like, I swatched them right beside the Naked palette and they're like identical. But I like it, as you can see. But I think that is all that I have for you today. If you have any other questions, just leave them down in the comments below and I'll get right back to you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!